For my host pick, because like I said, I got it from my daddy. He has those bags on. He's gonna get me for saying that. But my husband pointed out, he was like, oh, you get those bags from your daddy. I'm like, shut up. So $29.95 for the 360 Firming Eye Lift Treatment Cream. Why I love it, it addresses the hooded eye. It addresses under eye bags, which I suffer from. If you have dark circles, this is great. My sister suffers from that. So you really, it hits all of those problems, Liz.
Exactly, and here's the thing. If you're like so many and says, you know what, Liz, I don't want to use an eye product. Do I really need one? It's the last thing that we actually use. But guess what? It makes us look the oldest on our entire face. It ages us faster than anywhere else on your entire face, meaning that your eyelids are actually, you ready? According to the American Academy of Dermatology, our eyelids are 30 years older than your biological age.
Wow,
I know.
30
and
years?
your bags are 20 years older. So if you're 50, your eyelids are 80. Right.
Oh, no.
And most eye products, you know, usually it's just like a jar. You have to stick your finger in it, one for puffiness, dark circles, maybe crow's feet, but usually most of us have been told don't put anything on your eyelids, right? It'll say use it underneath the eyes, but avoid the eyelid, but that's the problem. It's actually aging us more than anywhere else on our face. So there's a new ingredient, it's called Beautify Eye. So my wonderful chemist put it inside of here. You put it on your eyelid, take it all the way around, and boom. If you have a hooded eyelid, you have that really thin, loose skin on your eyelid, and you're taping your eyes, or maybe you're not even wearing eyeshadow anymore. You just take it once, boom, around, and what I want to tell you to do when you get it home is you start up here, take it around, and boom, you are done. But clinically proven to open up the eyes, to firm up that skin, to just in one use. But look at this. Well, actually, I take it back. Within 10 minutes, you will notice that it's firmer and it's tighter. But take a look at this. So this is Cindy. So when you look at her before, you'll notice that what starts to happen to all of us, right, is the eyebrows start to come down, right? You start to get the bags, you start to get the crow's feet, and you don't just get crow's feet, you actually start to get creases. But look at what's starting to happen. Firmer,
wow.
lifted
Wow.
the first time within 10 minutes. So it actually gets better and better. In fact, we ran our clinicals and I'm laughing because I've never seen something that clinical and consumer studies matched up to 100% within a matter of hours, which is crazy. But look at the real estate now for her eyeshadow. So if you're like Cindy saying, I can't wear eyeshadow because I've got that hooded eyelid, new technology. It's called Beautify Eye, combined with other ingredients, but now we have an ingredient that's specifically designed for that thin, crepey skin all the way around the eye. So it's pre-measured, it's fast, it's easy. You don't have to dip your finger into a jar and wonder, is this for puffiness? Is this for dark circles? Is this for hooded eyelids? This is your 360 eye that addresses all of it in one product, Debbie.
And you guys, that Beautify Eye, that is the wonderful ingredient. I call it the magic trick. It's wonderful. And if you have all of these problems, it has the Matrixal 3000. This is addressing your crow's feet, you guys. It contains moisturizers for your eye, so that area is very sensitive and thin. It has your hyaluronics, your Arbor Eye Bright. What I love about it, and I'll show you here, is that you have the tool. So this tool, that makes sure that it's pre-measured. I don't know if you see, you just gotta give it like a little squirt. That way you're not wasting it. Do you see that, how it just kind of peeked out? This is working on firmness on those under eye bags, dark circles, lines and wrinkles if you have the crow's feet, and you just need that little bit. It's measured for you so you're not wasting it, and it's a 4-in-1, right? So what you're gonna do, and that's what right again, this is very, very cool to the touch, and I put this on, this is so quick, before I put on my makeup. You can still put on, you know, your wonderful velvet foundation, that is your concealer and your powder, we showed you that, and your foundation. Put this on underneath, and you can still put makeup on top if you want. but this is helping with those eye bags. This is helping with those dark circles, and this is helping with the hooded. You put it all the way around. And Liz, it lasts a long time.
It does, and again, if your biggest concern is the hooded eyelid, where you don't even just have crow's feet, you have creases, you are gonna be so excited. Because again, if you're saying to yourself, you know what, Liz, I wake up in the morning, I look tired. I look like I don't feel well because my eyebrows are touching my eyelashes. To your point, Debbie, it's fast, it's easy, and your eyes will look more open in a matter of minutes. Our clinicals came back in a matter of minutes. So if you were like so many of us saying, you know what, it's a last resort. I don't want to use an eye cream. I've never used an eye cream. Do I really need to use an eye cream? Yes, because now there's an ingredient that's specifically designed for that thin, crepey skin all the way around the eye area. So when you look at Galena, for example, and again, Nakery, we've become experts when it comes to sagging of the skin. So when my chemist said, Liz, there's Beautify Eye that can tighten and lift that sagging skin, I said, okay, we need it yesterday. We need it ASAP, but start up here, take it around, and boom, you're done. The reason I say start up here is because, again, we've all been trained to not do our eyelid, and that's why our eyelids are 30 years older than our biological age. But it's clinically proven to lift and tighten that thin, crepey skin around the eye area.
Look at that.
Look at this.
You see that hoodedness?
Right, and look at Galena, because what you're gonna see there is that in her before, it's going down, it's going inward, right? And it's making her look tired. And now you can actually see her eyelids in the after.
You guys, do you see that one eye right above there in that before shot? You can see that little crepey skin that is making the eye, you know, at the top, it look like, you know, where's that skin, where's that flap coming from? In the after, it's smoothed out. So a lot of people, Liz, are getting a procedure to get rid of the hooded eye, and that's why I chose it as my host pick, because I don't want anybody cutting on me. Not yet, anyway. I won't ever say never, but that's not my thing, and I'm not judging anybody who wants to get procedures done, but if I can get a product that will get rid of that crepey hoodedness, that will get rid and firm up the under eye bags, that will smooth out the crow's feet and the dark circles, why would I go see the surgeon? This works. This works, and you guys, it's $5.99 to get home. Not a $5,000 surgery, $5.99 to get this home. It's on free shipping. That's why we have sold 6,537. We're very busy on the phones. Liz, we have the final 90 seconds. But to be able to have a 4-in-1, where you're not having to go get something for dark circles, go get something for under eye bags, this is clinically proven for hooded eye, and before that, we didn't have anything for that.
Within 10 minutes, Debbie. The clinicals came back. So what you do is you tell them, you know, this is what you're hoping to achieve, and they give you a timeline. So they may say to you 12 weeks, they may say a month or whatever it may be. This came back clinically proven to lift that hooded eye area, firm that loose, crepey skin, within 10 minutes.
10 minutes. Do you have 10 minutes? I know you have 10 minutes.
But when you look at Patsy's before, and she's beautiful in her before, but again, what starts to happen is those eyebrows come down, you look angry. Patsy's never been angry, or at least I've never seen her angry. You look angry, and look at this. Her eyes look brighter. Her eyes look open. You don't look tired. If you woke up this morning and you're saying, Liz, I always look tired. I can never wear eyeshadow. Look at the real estate now. Within 10 minutes.
10 minutes and the hooded eye is gone, the under eye bags are gone, the dark circles. This is a instant fix. Now, it's temporary, but it does have long-term benefits. In 10 minutes, if you need to hop on a Microsoft Teams phone call with your boss or FaceTime a loved one and you're like, oh, let me put this on in 10 minutes, you guys, it works. And so continue to use it. You'll feel the long-term benefits. So I want you to use this because it's free shipping today and 5 flex. So you're going to get this home, you guys, for $5 and change. We're gonna come on back. We're gonna go from the eyes to the whole body. So let's talk about the body wash and the body butters. Come on back, baby.
If you like to travel light but want to go heavy on the style, you'll need to check out the G by Juliana Black Label Quilt